Now, in the previous class, I've already explained to you that what is the meaning of the term social responsibility and what are the different responsibility. What is the responsibility of the business towards different interest groups? Okay. Now, let us understand that what are the advantages that a business derives if it is behaving in a socially responsible manner. We also have termed it as arguments in favor of social responsibility. Number one, contribution for business growth. Now, like we have discussed in the previous lecture also, that business gets all its inputs, okay, that it requires from the society. So it becomes its prime responsibility to pay back to the society. How can it pay back to the society? By delivering products which are of good quality at fair and reasonable prices. Okay? As far as the employees are concerned, by giving them right wages, by giving them a congenial environment to work in. Okay, so if the business is discharging its responsibilities towards the society, different interest groups which are a part of the society, it is likely to grow in leaps and bounds in future. Okay, and second point, which is in continuation of this only, that is, it is in the long term interest of business to assume its social responsibility, because see, you are not aiming at a one time sale. Fine, I'm aiming, once I've started a business, I'm aiming at repeated sales. I'm aiming at developing a long-term relationship with the different interest groups. That is possible only, it is a two-way process. Fine, I get some benefits from them, I get business from them. In turn, I have to take care of their interests also. I have to take care of the other interest groups also, only then will they be interested in having a long-term association with the business, right? Then comes avoidance of government regulation. Now, if I've started a business, if I've started a factory which is causing a lot of air pollution or noise pollution, right? It becomes my prime responsibility to install a pollution control device. Otherwise, if I don't do that, then I'll be issued a warning by the government, which is further going to put restrictions on my working. And in order to avoid that, if I want to avoid any kind of government regulation, then it's better that from the beginning only I should be acting in a very socially responsible manner. Then enough resources for the business. Business has sufficient resources, be it we talk about human resources or financial resources at its disposal, right, which can easily be used for tackling the various social problems which are there. Okay, they can easily be used, these resources can easily be used for the advantage of the society, for solving the social problems which are prevalent in the society. Right? Then accepting responsibility for social problems. Now, certain social problems like your adulteration, inflation or black marketing, hoarding, all these social problems, who is responsible for that? Fine, they have come into being only because of business. Fine. So, it is the responsibility of the business to accept them boldly and try and eliminate them out of the society altogether. Fine, adulteration हो गया आपका या black marketing, ये क्यों शुरू हो रहा है? Because of the greed of the businessmen. Fine, they should accept, they should take the onus for these problems and should take steps to eliminate these problems out of the society altogether. Converting problems into opportunities. I have many a time said that what is a problem? Problem is nothing else but an opportunity for growth, because the solution to that problem is going to be an opportunity for growth. Alright, so the different problems, social problems, different problems prevailing in the society, of that of poverty, of that of unemployment, of that of illiteracy, they can be taken up as opportunities. Okay, they can be taken as opportunities for growth. If there is a problem of illiteracy, why is it that a business cannot take this, a business house can always take up this problem, can always take up this problem as an opportunity, whereby they can have their own employees stay for an extra half an hour, and maybe you can't be doing it for even we have to start at a micro level. We have to start at a micro level. हम ये नहीं कह सकते कि एक कंपनी के करने से क्या होगा. अरे शुरू एक कंपनी को ही करना पड़ेगा किसी को, ठीक है. तो वो क्या कर सकते हैं, दैट मे बी अपने ही एम्प्लॉयज को हाफ एन आवर इफ दे कैन डिवोट इन एजुकेटिंग, इन प्रोवाइडिंग द बेसिक एलिमेंट्री एजुकेशन टू द children of the adjacent slum area. This is also discharging social responsibility. Okay, then well-informed customers. Nowadays, customers are so well-informed about their rights, about their duties, that it is not a joke for a business to fool them. All right. So therefore, it's important that business acts in a socially responsible manner by charging fair prices, by providing products which are of good quality, okay, and by not indulging into practices like hoarding and black marketing, right? These are the arguments in favor of social responsibility. That is, what are the advantages that a business is going to derive if it acts in a socially responsible manner. Now, arguments against social responsibility, that why should a businessman spend his money on taking care of various social problems. Now, what are these arguments? Number one, violation of the main objective of the business of profit maximization. We said that the business, if I have started a business of my own, I'm spending my time, money and everything on it. Am I doing it? Am I not doing it to maximize my profit? So, why should I deviate a part of my earning towards taking care of these social problems? Fine, because by doing this I am deviating from the main objective of business, that is to maximize profits. Secondly, burden on consumers. मैं जितना पैसा इन पे खर्चा करूंगी कि पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल डिवाइस इंस्टॉल किया, ठीक है, या मैंने वर्कर्स के बच्चों के लिए एक स्कूल खोला, whatever money I am spending on taking care or on discharging my social responsibilities, that is in turn getting transferred to the consumers only, right? Because I am going to add it to the price of the product. Simple. If I add the cost incurred to the price of the product, who is finally bearing this cost of social responsibility? It is the customers. So burden on consumers. Then comes the nature of social problems. Now social problems are very different from the business problems, right? And mostly businessmen, they are not qualified, they are not trained to tackle these social problems. So why should they be getting into it? Fine. These social problems, they should be handled by the people who are professionally trained to do that. Lack of public support. Generally, I mean, if I say that there is what do you call these polio drops का campaign है अगर, ठीक है, गवर्नमेंट ने एक वो उठाया है that we have to make our country a polio free country. So if a company organizes a polio drop camp and all, fine, public may not really have that kind of faith in the company कि पता नहीं कंपनी लगा रही है, पैसे ना ले, ठीक है, या genuine होंगी नहीं होंगी. But if the same kind of camp is organized by the government, then public has that faith that it is for the benefit of the public at large, and because the government is doing it, it has to be genuine, right? So even if the business houses, they want to start something of the sort, or they want to do something for the good of the society, they may not have the support of the public at large, right?